This is the best deck in the game if you want to climb to Master and beyond before the season ends. Katarina and Leona is an aggressive deck with the highest win rate in the game. The reason Sunburn is good is because you apply a ton of pressure early and never run out of cards because of Ravun and Solari Priestess. Sun Guardian helps to make the deck less susceptible to AoE removal and ping effects, which is often a big weakness of an aggro deck. On top of that, Leona can stun big blockers while Katarina pushes the final damage through with a rally and a ping. The 3 1-drops in this deck are, in true Noxus fashion, the reason this deck is so dangerous if you don't have any answers in the early game. Legion Rearguard, Crimson Pigeon, and Solari Soldier are some of, if not the best 1-drops in the game, and they help us push early damage that's difficult to block because of their high health and attack. Leona is an odd champion to include in an aggro deck because you look at the Daybreak package and you immediately think mid-range, but that's not what this is. Let the Decimate and Fervor speak for themselves. This is aggro all the way. You use Leona to stun the strongest blocker and pull another one away with her challenger. A tech choice that looks a little strange in this deck too is Solari Priestess, but C provides something invaluable: resources. C invokes, advances Leona, and chump blocks. You're not playing a real aggro deck in 2023 if you can't somehow create more cards. This deck goes wide and gets big. Focus on getting as many units on the board as possible and throwing them at the Nexus. Leona and Ravun can help you look for creative ways to stun an entire board, and use Katarina to rally and burn. Mulligan for 1-drops to establish the early game, and find Katarina to level her up for that rally insurance later on in the game. Sun Guardian is another great card to keep, unless you're playing against a deck where the only thing that matters is winning fast. I want to give a huge shout out to Trinidad for creating this deck and writing an incredible guide on MasteringRuneterra.com, so make sure to check that out. Let me know in the comments how this deck performs for you, and enjoy the gameplay. Alright, this is perfect. We're recording for Sweaty Saturday, and we immediately queue against probably the most interesting matchup at the moment. This is the most popular deck right now, and it also is one of the highest win rates. So that's fantastic. Also, we have 3 1-drops, and we're attacking on 2. So what could be better, really? One interesting thing is this is the current deck list we're running. It's, as you can see, 2 Solari Priestess, and this is probably the most controversial card in the deck. There are so many tech choices for this, but they're all going to be really small. It's like -1 Twilight Protector, +1 Flock, -2 Solari Priestess, maybe +1 Ravun, +1 Legionary Charge. It really, it's just... If there is a specific card you think would fit your playstyle, you'll probably be able to find just that. I decided to include the Solari Priestess. I took a screenshot of this because the matchup website is down. This is the win rate for the Solari Priestess. It is 58% win rate if you include 2 copies. I gotta give one more shout out to Trinidad Plays. He is the inventor of this deck. He does all this research. I talked to him. He was cool with me doing a deck guide, and I'm very grateful for it because, yeah, he knows everything there is to know. Now, one more time, since I just had to take screenshots of everything, dude. So here we go. The final thing. These are the matchups. So we can see right here, Aatrox Kane. It's kind of covered by the chat, but it is a 55.8% match win rate. So we are unfavored by quite a bit. So this is not going to be a very easy matchup. Okay, we'll play this.
No one's the wiser.
Yeah, 45.8% win rate. So we attack like this, pull that, and we swing. So this is going to be a 3-3. It will not be blocked. It's going to be a 3-1. It would get blocked anyway, and this is a 2-1. All right, should be fine here. Should be fine. We have big stats. We deal 4. They trade both their units down. That's great for us. Oh, did I say 55? Yeah, I meant 45. My bad. My bad. It's a 45% win rate for us.
A weapon to cut through the shadows.
All right, so now we have to do a little bit of planning. It's probably just double 1-drop, and then next turn we play this 2-drop. This is the only card they're going to play, so we'll start here. We'll go with this. Order doesn't matter here because they only have 1 mana. We take this hit. We would really love our opponent to have close to 10 HP when we go into turn 5. This is a good card. Yeah, we'll play this. This is going to be a 3-4. Can't be blocked by this. We'll do that. They're probably going to equip a weapon. We just want to push as much damage as possible here. Okay, so we attack like this. I actually don't think we're attacking with the orb then, because we're just gonna go Ravoon next turn. This will get 1 block. This can block here. It's actually not all great, but this becomes a 4/4, which is pretty good. Yeah, this was actually this was quite a good card for them. They haven't equipped the weapon yet, so they don't have any of their stuff active. But we just need to plan how we actually want to win this game. Okay, looks like they're taking 5. Okay. So they have Kayn in hand. If they drop Aatrox, they're gonna be healing for 2 all the time, and it's gonna be a bad time for us. Okay, we'll just take 4 here, right? They don't have the scout attack. They haven't equipped the weapon yet, so there's no scout here. There's no Shadow Fiend here. We'll take this. We'll play Ravoon.
Our sun will not set today.
Oh, that could be worse. We have some spellman here. And next turn is going to be Solari Sunhawk into the Twilight Protector. Can you talk about when you would play Saboteur versus Rearguard when you have both in your hand? You almost always play the Rearguard because it's a 3/2 and it's much harder to block for your opponent. It's also much better setup for your Pigeon, because the Pigeon can't ping the Saboteur, but it can ping the 3/2, and that 1 damage is more or less irrelevant because it can block anyway. So if it's a 3/2 or 3/1, doesn't matter unless you're playing against something with a Val Feast. So we're gonna play this instead of Leona. Then we're gonna play the Twilight Protector, and we're gonna put the Zenith Blade on the 5/6 most likely.
A servant of the dark.
That's pretty good. So we're super wide. Our units are massive. All we really need right now is a Decimate or a Fervor to end the game. Opponent has only equipped 1 weapon on Kayn, so unless they drew Aatrox naturally, they don't have him in hand right now, which is fantastic because Aatrox, well, we know how good he is at healing.
Take this power in my lady's name.
Star shaping looks like a joke to Aatrox. And it's a 9/11.
Fall in favor, rising power.
Piercing rays.
Actually, let's deal 1 to this. It's a 4/2. No, then it can block with this. Okay, now let's do it like this.
Devotion through battle.
That's a pretty bad attack. Looking pretty good. We're wide. Opponent is wide too, but all our stats are just bigger, so they have to take unfavorable trades. They're gonna block something with Kayn, which might make them transform into Raz, which is also healing for them, but we have to stun with Leona.
To the abyss.
That's good. They only have 1 unit left now. Okay, it's a 9/7 now, Chad. It's fine. We can still block that. That's totally fine. They don't have to harp. That was actually a big deal. They played a weapon super late. Oh, this is a million stuns too. Wait, oh, we blow them out completely with this Leona here. We stun the 6/3. Next turn, we get 2 stuns from the Sunhawk. All we need to do now is just stay alive, and next turn we swing with 6 wide, and we try to win that way.
Daylight breaks on the battlefield.
Kayn can't even get a kill because Kayn is a 2/2. It's very hard for Kayn to do anything here. Yeah, we had we just played Daybreak here. That's really what this game was. It's an aggro deck. We played Daybreak with 3 insanely good 1-drops. And then we just ramped into this. Like, this is a 1-drop, guys. This was at one point a 2/2. Now it's a 5/3. That's why this deck is good. It just throws a bunch of good cards together. Oh, Aatrox can attack, so that's fine. None of them can do anything. So we can stun this and Aatrox. And this is a amazing top deck. This gives our entire board +1/+1. So 45% win rate. Let me say it right this time. But we're doing pretty well here. We still get the 2 stuns. The opponent gets an action here. We get 2 stuns. This is another stun. I think it's even 2 stuns if we use it on the Sunhawk. Right? 14. Yeah, completely obliterated. So if we do this here, that's 2 more stuns. Our board gets +1/+1. This is just GG. Absolutely vile. Completely obliterated. Yep, there we go. That was 4 stuns. Okay. What a deck. And there is a reason why this deck is the highest win rate in the game. Okay, we can look at the win rates one more time, just to get a clear picture. Well, I say clear picture, but that's kind of the opposite of this. So worst matchups are Jinx Lulu with 45, Nora Vhagar with 42, Echo Jinx with 40, Aatrox Kane with 45, and that's it. Everything else, all the other most played decks in the game are positive win rate. 60% against Field Rush, 61 against Mona Shurima, 63 against Gwen Katarina, 77% win rate against Lurk. My beloved Lurk gets demolished by this deck. Enough reason to play this deck. Okay. Ezreal Cannon is a deck that's also not in our matchup table. So, not sure what to expect here, but usually aggro did very well against this concept. So we're going to keep the 1-drops. We're going to keep the Sun Guardian. The Sun Guardian is worse though, because it's just a big pile of stats when we really want to try to go wide. But if we draw another 1-drop, we can just play all our 1-drops on turn 1 and 2, and then play the Sun Guardian. We got Leona. Big units are useless here. They just get stunned and recalled. Oh, this is great though. So we'll play this. Can't be blocked by anything. Can't be blocked by, I don't know, Cannon, if that's what they wanted to do. Then we're going to play these 2 on turn 2. And on turn 3, we're playing the Sun Guardian. Yeah, the only... Oh, okay. So now we probably want to play Katarina instead on 3, because he can actually help us win.
I fight with my
Yeah, if this is their card, it's pretty likely that Katarina succeeds here. This is a deck with... I'm pretty sure 37 cards from Ionia and 3 Ezreals. So it's not like they have a Mystic Shot. Let's try to level this Katarina here.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Katarina levels, I'll be very happy to just start rallying already next turn, depending on what our opponent does.
Behind ya, the dragon binds us.
Yeah. Recalls. That's fine. We still deal 8 damage here. We keep Katarina on the board. Totally fine. Their opponent's at 9 HP, so it's good. They do get a Dragonling next turn. We just want to go wide. Name of the game. Go wide. Fantastic. We're gonna be 5 wide after this. Opponents might play the Allegiance card, which does help them put 2 units on the board instead of 1. I see. Well, that's not really gonna help just yet. This is a lot of value over the long term, but not right now.
Showtime.
I see. This only procs once per turn though, so now if there's a regular attack, it won't come out.
Stealth over strength.
We're 6 wide, so let's see. Opponent needs to play 2 cards here in order to proc this. Opponent is forced to play the retreat just to get a Dragonling next turn. That's good news for us, because we're gonna attack, and we're probably rallying. They need to invest a lot when they only have 3 cards to kill this Katarina. And if Katarina doesn't die, we have a level Katarina, and we attack again. So let's see what happens here. We're just gonna attack with everything. We don't care. We say go. We level Katarina, and we attack again. Hello, Sorcererman. Yeah, we're gonna try to do a little bit of climbing today.
You're all tied up.
How do you keep up with such an amount of information, bro? I've been playing this game for 3 years, and I have loved this game to bits. Even through the worst metas, I still love Runeterra as a game. So yeah, I know what cards are in this game. I am the official winner of Runeterra Jeopardy. So I know my stuff, all right? Yeah, I'm trying to just be as educational as possible because I am pretty passionate about this this series on YouTube. I wanna... The last time I did the Sweaty Saturday, it was like decks that I enjoyed and were okay. For Sweaty Saturday going forward, I want to actually, I guess, give information, give decks and deck guides for stuff that actually helps you get to master, I suppose.
All in the show.
Yes! Oblivion!
Did you see that Mogwai is streaming lore?
I saw, yeah. Spino Spoof, thank you for the 10 months. I'm very happy to see Mogwai streaming again. It was awesome. Okay, we're gonna play Ravoon.
Daylight everlasting!
I don't love playing Runeterra. It would have been great if we had level Katarina, but opponent has to spend so much mana just to stop Katarina from leveling. So playing Katarina here might not be bad because we get the dagger, which can deny their lifesteal unit. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Katarina here. We're gonna play Katarina. We're gonna use the Blade's Edge on the Dragonling if opponent decides to attack. And if opponent does decide to attack, it's pretty bad because they lose a unit. We have 2 very good blockers. Oh, we played the wrong Katarina. Misplay. Thank you for pointing it out. We played the wrong Katarina. This is the one that was recalled. Opponent now knows that we have a second Katarina in hand. They know part of her hand. That was a misplay. Yes, absolutely. It's good to keep track of that. It is. So we're gonna let the dagger go because we just don't want opponent to play anything. We play Leona here for sure. One of our units is probably getting recalled, but we have the Twillet Protector. Yeah, that was a misplay. It's good to keep track of that. It's not a misplay with the deck, which I'm happy about, but it is a general Runeterra misplay, which I am very unhappy about. Okay, so now we're gonna be looking at a recall or a Dragon's Ambush. Okay, that's good. It's fine. They still get stunned. One has 3 mana now.
Spin it round, throw it down.
This levels Katarina, so we deal less damage, but I think that's worth it. Level Katarina is just really good here. Okay, let's do that. Cataspell would have also been fine to clear this, but having a level Katarina is good. I like the level Katarina a lot because they've been trying to deny that the entire time. Very, very, very big chonkers are on the field here. All right, there we go. Got the win. Or just level by attacking. Yeah, I guess. For 1 mana, I was mostly scared of like a recall, the 1 mana spell, and I didn't want to get denied because if Katarina did level there, we already had enough damage. If they played the 1 mana recall, which I am used to them playing in the cannon deck, it would have not leveled Katarina and we would have less insurance for the next round. You're right, though. I was like, I'm in such a winning position, I might as well secure this piece of the puzzle to make sure that we can win next round if it doesn't work this time. But we always have lethal either way. All right, so this is a deck that is actually in the matchup table. It's all the way to the right here, and I don't know if you can see it on the screen right now. Oh, there's no chat, so 52% win rate for us. 52.30% win rate. We are favored by a little bit. Let's play a Sun Guardian. Let's just keep that. Let's keep the Sun Guardian and go for 1-drops. Sweet. All right, one more 1-drop to take it home. One more 1-drop for the awesome triple 1-drop attack on turn 2. Where do I find those info? It's on Mastering Runeterra. They have a matchup table. I took this from that matchup table. Usually I use a different site for statistics, but it's been DDoSed, so I can't. All right, 1-drop. And this is what this deck is so good at, chat. Look at this. Triple 1-drop attack, and on turn 3, we're gonna go huge with a Sun Guardian.
Move. I will run you over.
What's the rate needed to get to Master? Usually, yeah, it's 51% win rate. It's 50.1% win rate. It doesn't really matter. It just depends on how many games you want to put in. If you wanna have a 2-hour session with 100% win rate, that'll get you there.
This'll be a blast.
Is this target aggro? Yeah, it's Leona Katarina Daybreak aggro. It's the Noxus aggro combined with the Daybreak package. Alright, we'll take that.
I can't wait to see what this one does.
Red Sun. I've seen the name Red Sun float around, but the creator of the deck called it Sunburn. So that's canon in my head. Alright, we're gonna play that, and then we're gonna play another 1-drop. Yep.
Won't get past me.
I'm just gonna keep attacking and hope it sticks at some point. I don't know if we're attacking with the 2-1. I think we are. They don't really want to block that.
Here it comes.
Yeah, that works. So this dies to Pokey and drop the bomb. You got the master with Rise? Nice, dude. I wasn't man enough to try it. I just played some Lurk and I was like, oh, this is going really well. And then an hour later, I was just master. And then I made a guide on it. That's arguably one of my most successful videos I've ever uploaded on YouTube. One of. Not the most successful. Okay, we have to think. This is going to be a right here. Yeah, so I feel like this has to be the play to give us a better attack next turn with the Reveler's Feast. I think this is the only way to do it. Because if we go face, opponent still has 2 blockers and we have 3 attackers. Now opponent has 1 blocker and we have 3 attackers, which makes the Reveler's Feast better. They can't even attack with this because we have 5/6. What's the high roll here? What can we pop? Katarina. What do we just pop? They should be lethal. What's their answers are Pokestick? It did kind of look like they had a Pokestick. I'm gonna fight it. 5 cards. I think it's so likely they have an answer. Because of the way they've been playing. They could have Pokey, yeah, but if it's Pokey, it's not lethal, and then we're just screwing ourselves because we lose this card too.
Oh, would you look at this place?
This might hurt.
Stop thinking you're playing aggro. Good point. Yeah, I think it's very likely they have Quicksand. What loses us the game here? A Talia plus Absolver is kind of scary.
On the horizon.
So we just want to keep this alive. We want to keep the 2-1 alive. The 2-1 and Katarina, I suppose.
I go.
Okay, that's great that they don't attack with that. So Absolver is 8. Absolver goes to 8. This deals 2. This deals 1. This thing doesn't do anything anymore because it just gets blocked by this anyway. Alright, let's do that. These 2 attacks are both lethal. This with the skill, and if Katarina levels, we get the Blade's Edge for lethal. You just let it through. Oh, you're right. Wait, letting it through was fine too. Yeah, we'd be at 1 for 6. Yeah, we'd be at 1, right? No, I don't like being at 1. We'd be at 3. Oh, right, because I took 2 damage. Yeah, we had 16. We'd be at 3. You're right. If there's a second Ziggs though, it's really scary. Like second Ziggs could lose us the game.
Always happy when I can catch your streams.
I like the line of letting it through too. Yeah, 3 HP. I've played this deck enough to know how much that can screw you though. So I was a little on it. I mean, wait, this makes no sense. They have to kill this now or they lose. All we need to do is put this on the stack, right? I guess they could have. Oh my god, wait, that's okay, that makes things really hard. Yeah, they could have Riot. Riot would have done it, but... Oh. Okay. Well. Yeah, that's bad. We just lost. Whew. So they played the right. Or Katarina. There's no way to save them. No, there was nothing we could have done there. The thing was, if we Reveler's Feast on Katarina to activate Pill Cascade, we would have drawn another Pill Cascade and we would be out of range. But yeah, sometimes you don't draw, I guess. Why not Fervor in response? I didn't have a Fervor in hand. Happens. Sometimes you just don't draw a minion. That happens. This was a 52% win rate for us. So the misplay that game was just not playing Katarina right away and not going for the Reveler's Feast immediately when we had the chance for lethal. I thought I could play it slow, but we bricked our top decks. And yeah. Should you use the spell on the bird even if you had to stick? 2 more damage you could have done? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have been 2 more damage. It would have been the exact same amount of damage. But yeah, but the thing is, if we did it, our Sun Guardian would have also died. The Sun Guardian would be dead, and that wasn't something I was sure about. Because it was a good blocker for whatever would happen next. But yeah, the Reveler's Feast was the correct play on that one turn. It was.
I have my orders. Thistle's behind ya.
Okay, so this is all right. This is not the worst. Sun Guardian would have been alive with the bird. Oh, that's true. Yeah, but then like another card. It looked like they were also telegraphing a
warm your body, warm your soul.
a quicksand really hard. So I was trying to play around too many things, but in the end we are playing aggro. I should just press the button. I should just go. I should just not think and just press the button that can potentially win me the game. That's always the way to do it, right?
Let the bloodshed begin.
Chaotic Pies, I give it a prime sub. So they equipped this with a weapon. Yeah, hitting the bird was a play. I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah, just playing around too many things.
They're afraid. They should be.
All right. Don't love it, but, you know, it'll work. Always better to have the threat than the answer, so aggro this. Yeah, you're correct. I mean, that's a good lesson, right? That's a good takeaway from this.
Ha! They'll never know what killed them.
That's the reason I have difficulty playing aggro. I feel like I need to have interaction with opponent's game plan or removal. Yeah, same here. I mean, even with Lurk, there is like a surprising amount of interaction. There's a surprising amount of setting up you can do. But this is not really the case. Sometimes lethal just falls into your lap. And because I think that's like too easy and I'd rather just interact with my opponent, I don't even see it. Me when I'll never know what killed me. All right, we're setting up for a Leona turn after this. So to set up for Leona, we want to play the 1-drops. Maybe even the Twilight Protector without the Daybreak effect.
All things can be analyzed, even darken.
So they heal for 2, they deal 3 to us.
Explosives.
If we play Leona next turn, we stun this.
Shadow and misery.
A potential line here was actually using the Twilight Protector to get a 3-3 and Pill Cascading it.
Where's my axe?
Hello, Raphael. Hey, congrats on getting Master. Nice to hear. The 2 lines we can take here are attacking, playing Katarina, or playing Leona.
Daylight breaks on the battlefield.
Okay. I don't love tapping out of mana completely. This one is a tough matchup. Yeah, it's 45% win rate.
The sun's splendor revealed.
Okay. They didn't play 1 weapon. What did I discard?
Answer to me. Everything's in place.
This is fine. We still deal 7 damage. We have a Katarina. We have a Decimate. They do have 5 mana, I suppose. Unyielding would be a good answer for them. Just to heal more? Oh. Yeah, it's just an aggro deck. It's an aggro deck with Daybreak. Okay, we're gonna play Solari Soldier into Katarina this turn. Another play is Katarina. They use the Blade's Edge here instead of Solari Soldier, so we have mana for Pill Cascade. There's 2 lines here. Yeah, we have to play this cat. Opponent knows about this cat. The eyes are there. Okay, that just makes me want to play Katarina. All right.
Never play fair.
If we attack with everything, we're representing lethal if we pull this to the back.
Quick as the blade. Feel the sun's glory.
This shows lethal right now. Even if Katarina's blocked, this is still lethal.
Behind ya.
A new energy source?
So we have to do this to get our Katarina back. That's fine. This didn't accomplish that much for our opponent. They have no mana. If we just rally next turn, it's lethal again. I love Gabe Horn. Thank you so much for those 3 months. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you. 3 days ago, you made me fall back in love with LOR after a year of not playing, and I have been playing non-stop. I already grinded to platinum since then. Your content is actually amazing. Congratulations on platinum, and I'm very happy to hear you're enjoying the game.
This is darken power.
Thank you. Thank you for that sub and the incredibly kind message. And GG! We got him! The 45% win rate! Once again, victorious. Yeah, we had so many answers. That's fine. I will never forget the clip of you reading Beige Horn's name for the first time. It's immortalized on YouTube. Alright, it's Donnie with the same deck once again. Okay. Yeah, we need the one-drops. I don't think the Sun Garden even matters here because they just have bigger stats.
We have gone long without justice, but keep hope alive. Her light still burns.
Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. Yeah, I did a quick background check to see what that was all about, but it was as bad as it looked.
What a treat.
All right, we'll take 5 here and we'll try to get through that. Once the stuns come in, we should be okay, but it's a little bit rough. Idiot deck. Genius deck mod me. Sounds good. What did he say? He said idiot deck, but his entire message history was just full of very toxic comments. So yeah, let's get that the hell out of there. Okay, let's just do this. Keep the fervor open. Keep this open.
The guilty will bend.
We can deal 11 damage here. We'll just take this. This is pretty good. I guess my internet's too crappy today. See you when I see ya, and best luck on the climb. Thank you, Sorcerer Man. Yeah, if your messages are arriving late, I'm sorry. But we'll talk soon.
Line up.
Ordering there was a bit strange.
The dawn has arrived.
Okay. Very nice. Next turn, Leona levels. We don't get the barrier though. We only get the barrier on Leona if it's after level. What's your first name? Robin. I am a Robin. Wait, this got stunned. Wait, I'm idiot. She levels. Wait, that's not good. That scares me. I don't trust the level LeBlanc. I'm not a fan of that. Do you talk with Bruce often? I do, yeah. He's usually the one talking to me, not the other way around though.
To shine like the sun, you must burn like it.
Just kind of acknowledge him, you know. Oh no. I think Leona Diana is a good deck. This is the highest win rate deck in the game currently, though. Keep that in mind. Okay. That's fine.
I have my orders.
I'm wondering if there's a lethal here with GrappLr's Feast. Probably not. So if we pull this to the end, or if we pull this to the end, there's 2 blockers. So let's say this gets blocked, that means we can only do 8 damage.
Strike while the planets align.
Just do that. So we can deal 6 more damage with this. Now I'm pretty sure that Donnie's deck does run Bloody Business. They run Whirling Death too. I know there's a Bloody Business in his deck. Whirling Death is, yeah, the same thing. Okay, let's just take it. Still in a good spot here.
Grant us your guidance. We have need of you.
Discipline and conviction.
Conviction. What makes his deck so strong? It's like all the good cards from Noxus that are aggro, and the insane mid-range from Daybreak. So you lock down your board with really high static units. You deal a ton of damage with Decimate, Fervor, and all the 1-drops. And then, yeah, you just transition into the Daybreak mid-game plan. Kind of want to draw. We have to open attack next turn. Let's just do that. That didn't change anything. It's actually a lot of blockers. Oh.
We will not suffer unbelievers.
We can now stun 3 of them.
Escape punishment.
Not heal Leona. Oh yeah, technically that was better. Yeah, you're right. I should have done the pill casket on Leona for the +1/+1. I need to pay a little more attention to the small details. You're right, that was a misplay. Yeah, and then we can Leona spell on the 2/3 to get 2 more stuns. And that should be getting close to lethal. Donnie might start replacing some units. Yeah, Leona spell on Bird is very good. Our entire board gets +1/+1. We get 2 stuns here too. It needs to be bloody. Bloody business. Yep. That was the only way. We still get +1/+1 here though, at least. No fees on Bird? Makes no difference. Yeah, let's do it here. No, wait, no, not there. This goes to 3. That's like the best target to use that on. There's no 5 deck units, so let's do it. Yeah, the lifesteal does nothing because of the barrier.
No mercy for heretics.
This is the one thing the deck struggles with because there is simply no keywords. When I kill the Zoe's forced to block. If Zoe doesn't block, it's lethal. That's kind of bad. You can't even kill anything. All right. I can't even use this. It only pushes 2 damage. Is there a guide anywhere where I can properly learn to mulligan? There is one on Mastering Runeterra, and I'm uploading a video with a guide on this deck tomorrow. That's a great draw. This is like the centerpiece in a way because it gives us additional resources. We now get a card.
Only the finest serve.
Bonnie also drawing a lot of cards.
May our light shine forever.
The
Oh my
sun's
God.
splendor revealed.
Let's have some fun.
Yeah, I'm keeping this to activate Daybreak again. Oh my god. Yeah, Priestess into Priestess. This is the only one that's playable right now.
Radiant blessing.
Because we want to play this one as well for another stun.
Glorious light rains down.
This might already be an attack, depending on what Donnie does here. Yeah, let's just try to kill this first. It's always day for us. 2 blockers.
Scorching light.
What is the win rate? This is the highest win rate deck in the game currently. It's always sunny for us. If you're watching the stream, it's always sunny.
If you ain't hurt, you will be.
And this seems fine. Jinx Lulu's out then? No, Jinx Lulu is still a very high win rate. It's just not as high as this one. Katarina. That's a good card. That one would have helped us win a long time ago. Jinx Lulu even beats this. The difference is, so Jinx Lulu is definitely favored against this deck. However, Jinx Lulu gets demolished by a deck like Field Rush. And this deck beats that. These go pretty big now, though. +3/+3. If we play this, we get to kill one more of them.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Crows will have what's left. Plenty for all of us.
Face my shield.
I can actually just do this, right? Actually.
Believe or burn.
If we draw a single Daybreak unit here, it should be GG. I don't like Sisters because we're already low on board space. They have an elusive blocker, and lifesteal doesn't matter. It's like we get one big swing in and we win, or we don't win at all. This should do it either way. So that should be enough. We don't even need to play this now. So we can just level Katarina. Oh. Alright. God damn, man. Can Donnie just like roll over instead of getting all these cards that just get him closer to winning? Alright, fine, fine. We have the board, so that should be all that matters. Imagine drawing interaction. Oh god. Oh god. Bro. You're 7. So if we block here, we go down to 1.
I'll do it myself. Fall, heretic.
The spell dude is so annoying. We're at 1 now. Now we can kill it next turn. We don't have a win con again though. We need this to win. We need, like, right now if we use it on Ravoon, okay, that's good. Now if we use it on Ravoon, we get another stun. Maybe we can actually win. Doing it on Ravoon wouldn't really matter. So now we get another stun and another unit. The stun doesn't matter though, because it goes on this. Alright, give me the 0 mana card. Wait, 0 mana card? Now that Leona challenged and then gives herself barrier every round, shall we call her Lee Sun? That sounds great to me, actually. Yeah, I love that. That's good. Is it lethal? I don't even think it is. Oh, it is. Okay, it is. They block here. Yeah, it's lethal. God bless! Wait, no! Wait, no, it's not. It's maybe not lethal. If they have bloody business.
Infinity.
Don't you dare. Donnie. I swear to God, dude. Okay, GG. How is that game so long? Bloody Business would have done it, by the way, because it'd be 2 mana. Oh my god. That was a real match. God.
Thinking outside the box, zillion victor, time bomb printer, 1, 2, pop. Meta shifter, not a quitter, fighting for LPP. Snnuy